Hi everybody, Flash Crow here from Old Man Gaming Down Under. Welcome to another day of Medieval Dynasty. Well, today I'm going to do two things. Only two. I'm going to do a village tour, but I'm also going to have a bit of a chat while we're doing it, which may put some people off, but it's about starting another village somewhere else. So I thought I'd better finish this one off by just showing you what we've been able to achieve. So hopefully it won't be too long, and I'll probably cut some bits out which might be a bit too boring. But this is the main road in. We're located here in, in between Gostovia and Denica. If I change this to just be houses, that's where our house locations are. We're here at the moment. So we've got these houses here. That's Razumir's house there, because I'm still playing as Razumir at the moment. My son is actually an adult and he's living in the house there, I believe, over in the fishing village which I created over there. So these are all houses, all streets around. Most of them are fenced. These ones here aren't, because they're in more of a woody area. And although it's not showing, the tavern is located here. And I've got a couple of other weird things over here, but I'll show you those later. I also have a getaway place up on the hills over here, and we'll also go see that, hopefully. Some of you might have seen it before if you watched my other village tours, but if you're new, or if you're just interested to see what's happened since, then by all means come along. I'll also come back at night time so we can see the lights. Now, some of the houses I put these flowers, they're growing great, aren't they? But it's winter, and rather than wait, I could wait, I suppose, until next season to do this video, but I'm not going to. So they're just houses, gardens, gates at the front and back, so they don't have to walk around the long way, or even more importantly, I don't. This is my joint. My son's name was Rudolph, so I made initially some reindeer, and also got the other carvings off what's his name? Sambor. And then this is our outdoor deck area, which is just a fishing village, which has only been a fishing hut, which is partially built. Use some crates underneath for the planks to sit on top of, so that's like a coffee table. Not that they would have had coffee tables back then, but it's a nice view. I don't get to sit here often, unfortunately, but it's all right. And then if we go inside, no great deal in here. It's just a few lights, shutters, got a deer head, and then, not sure. I've only got the deer head, have I? My goodness. Got a spear here ready at the door. My faithful hat. Some flowers in the windows. I did have that's right, crossbow over here, bit of Malvasia, and a wooden bowl for, I don't know, a late night snack. Then some of the places I've put them on tables, other places I've put the plants on just crates with planks on them. Here's our archery range with the arrows laid out on the table. The blocks are there to stop the arrows from rolling off, and it's quite good. Looks all right at night. He's waiting to have his turn, no doubt. And then over here we've got one of our market stalls. Yep, she's busy. Another one there. Looks like everybody's off to work. I add this stone wall on the left. More houses there. we've got a couple of fishing huts over here. One is the top level fishing hut and the other one's just the smaller one. I never worried about changing it. Here's our beekeeper, our breeder. I'll go up there later. That's all leave the farming and industrial area up that way. And then we've got more houses along here. I might speed it up a bit. And this is the place where you can hitch your horse. You can't really, but pretend, you know. Role playing and all that. Some more houses there, which goes alongside a few of the fields. And then here we have the tavern where I've put these walls up to enclose it a bit more, or semi-enclosed. Got some tables, a few empty bottles on there. The bar people have obviously been a bit slack and haven't picked them up yet. Yeah, she does that. Here's our birthday cake. It's moved. It was actually central. So for some reason that's moved over slightly. I'm not going to worry about picking it up. Of course it's cheese, but I can pretend it's a cheesecake, birthday cake. Nice view out over the lake. And then out here we have a bathhouse. A little bit of privacy, not much, under the stars. But you know, you can have a bath here and there's special soap. Well, it's not, it's flour, but we can pretend. Clay, which is a bar of soap. Some assorted clothing that obviously somebody has forgot to put back on. So there's probably a naked person walking around the village. Probably Gaming Reflections, I would imagine. If you know him, he hardly dresses. And then there's some towels and a nice comfy stool to sit on while you're getting changed. Then we'll go out this way. Yes, it's not the end of the village. Up here we've got a guard tower with a gate. We'll go up on top of the guard tower. It's not enclosed in any way. It's just really for a bit of height advantage and a bit of view. You know, for those attacking bandits. Not that they attack, but still. This is just a windmill, which has only had the base done. And then if we go this way, out through the gates, we've just got a bit of a, I don't know really, I think I got too modernized, and this is really a, well, it's supposed to be a totem, but it looks more like a few billboards with the various heads on here. And then over here, I won't show it in use, but I've got it on one of my videos. I can't remember which one it is. There's a big M there. So it's a fast food place anyway. You just ride through on your horse here, order at the speaker, and drive up to the first window and collect your order. And then out the back, there's a an area where you can eat outside, look over the river, prepare a picnic even if you wanted to. And then over here there's a, well, I might as well use it. It's a bit of a parkour course for, no, that's not how you do it, Razimir. Oh dear, you watch me stuff this up. Yes, you can walk on the fence over here. Cut your face on the branches. Now this one's a bit tricky because we've got to jump over this gap, and I'm sure I'm going to get it wrong, but let's try it anyway. No, you got it wrong. It can be done. And then you jump on the table, up onto the torch, and then up onto the fence, and then up onto the roof. Good view from up here. And then, of course, down the upside, providing you don't kill yourself. Ah, look at that. Like an expert, Razmir. Yep. So, that's the craziness of that part of the village. No, I won't go to the fishing village yet. I've got palisades around the whole of the village. So I'll just run around. Well, you can see those ones there. I'll come up this way. I've got fields off to the right there. And I won't worry about what crops are in there and what aren't. But there's crops there. Scarecrow here with a torch in front of it. Well, I think it's supposed to be, I don't know which way is the front and the back. I mean, I think that's supposed to be the front, but I think that looks like a much scarier front. So when that lights up at night, it's pretty good. More, another field there. Another gate to get out that way so that the gatherers can gather. Another field here. And if we head over this way, there's another guard tower up here and another gate. And another totem type thing up here, which is pretty spooky at night time as well. And then over here, they're the houses I mentioned earlier, which don't have gardens. They're just a bit more of a forest. Here we've got some people waiting for the next, well, they've got a choice. They can either have an execution or a puppet show. It's sort of like a cutting block here with an axe and a little basket for the head. Or people can, you know, squat down behind there and do a bit of a puppet show for the kids. It's multi-purpose. Looks good at night too. So if we go back down over here, we've got, what do we have now? We've got, oh, that's right, there's another barn there. No, is that, oh, that's a resource, is it? I've got so many buildings, I've forgotten. Yeah, well, that's definitely a resource storage. And a builder's hut. You're a very funny shaped cow. A cow shed. Sheep. In here. I put a bit of water and some hay in the basket here for them. Horses. Little kid. Just want to check, see if we've got a baby one yet. No, it doesn't look like we're going to get there. I have had some. Oh, there's a goose. For some reason, I don't know if it happens to anybody else, but they don't come out some days. Probably scared of horses. Then we've got our pigs, a barn over there. If I go in there now, everybody's probably just leaning against the edge of the table or something. I don't know. Only a couple of them. Well, one. That's alright. Got the pigs, and then we've got, of course, the chickens. I don't have any goats. Don't know why. But these are all cherry trees down here. A couple of hot plants, and also, I failed to mention, but they're all cherry trees along there as well, which look quite good when they're in blossom. These are pears. Yeah, pear trees here. More houses. They've all got shutters and lights and everything that they need. This is another trader, but it's really meant for the locals, not for visitors. And then I think you can hear the what they called the sewing hut. Of course it is. Here's our smithy. He's got a few of his completed items here. Bit of copper ore hanging around there. We've got 3 excavation sheds and extraction sheds, 2 here, 1 over there. A couple of more storage buildings here. Our woodcutter. The workshop with some items there. The hunter. Looks like they're selling a bit of meat and leather. Got a couple of spears at the ready. Here's the herbalist, but his plants are suffering the same way mine are. Apart from that one, how come that's growing? Interesting. Another barn. That was actually the first barn I built. These were the first fields that I bought, and or made, not bought. It's grown a lot since then. There's a kitchen there and another kitchen over there. That was my first little fire circle that I had. I thought that was so amazing when I put it down originally. Then we've got more fields out here. I think the video is starting to go a bit long, so I'll try and speed it up. More fields out here. And what is that? That's a workshop again, I think. Yep. And another hunter's lodge. Scarecrow. Another stable, because this one's closer to my house, so I don't have to go so far to put my horse away at night. No babies there either by the look of it. Nope. Oh well. Double gate. More houses here, and of course over this way to finish it off, our windmill, which I quite like. Just got a little bit of a fence around it as for safety, so no kids get squashed when they drop the wheat down, and a bit of a wall there. So I think that's pretty much close to the end. There's another triple fireplace here, and this one is a pancake kitchen. Well, they make flatbread only in this kitchen, and the people love it. Go out this way, and well, it's where we started basically. So I'll just quickly cut it. We'll go over to the fishing village and take off from there. So here we are at the fishing village. Now this part of the fence was already here, so I just extended it a bit. We sell fish at this particular food stall. Got a couple of houses inside well, a few houses inside there. There's one on the outside where my son lives, Rudolph. Well, not my son, Razumir's son. They've got a very modest fire pit area. They're more about hard work than anything else. So a kitchen, which cooks fish, but the person who normally works in there has had a baby and looking after their child at the moment. And we've got 3 fishing huts here with planks leading up to the building itself, so they don't get their feet wet. Because of course they're going to go and jump in the water straight after it. Now we do have another place which I haven't mentioned, which I won't go to, but I'll show you on the map. It's a witch's hut which I put up here. I'm waiting for it to deteriorate over time, but it's taking a fair bit of time to do that. So when I build my new village, I'm going to leave that there. So the same with the one up here I'll leave, but all of these will be destroyed. I'm looking at the moment of putting it possibly somewhere along this area here. I've got a different layout planned, more of a layout that was used quite a bit in some parts of Europe. So that's what I'll be doing there. Now off to my man cave to show you that. come with me if you're interested. If you haven't left already. There we have it. Razumir's home away from home. I was going to put palisades all around it because it's not used very often, but I decided against that. But it's got all the mod cons. I'll show you. I keep it locked up so the shutters are closed, but we've got well, we've got lots of rugs on the floor for one thing, lights, and some extra blankets in case it gets a bit cool at night. A little bit of mead. Oh, he's been a bit messy with his arrows. Oh, that's very good. Lights have come on. That home automation is working well. We've got a deer skull and a bison skull and a moose skull across the above the bed. Got a little spiked cudgel up there just in case we get any visitors during the night. A longbow, axe, and our bar fridge down there stocked full of all the good stuff. Bit of wine and Malvasia. I think that's mead, isn't it? No, yeah, it's mead. And we've got a crossbow here, a couple of knives at the ready, and some bolts just in case. And apart from anything else, well, not that you can tell, but it's a pretty good view from up here. Got light under the steps. Not sure why it doesn't catch fire to the place, but it doesn't, which is good. Yes, I know. It's been going on too long, hasn't it, Peck? Okay, let's magically return to the village. Trouble is, winters nights aren't very dark, so it might not be as impressive as it could be, but let's go back anyway. I'll do a quick run with Whispers down the main street only. Well, here we are. Here's our takeaway. I don't normally ride the horse from this angle, but I thought it would be a better view. So excuse me if I do badly. Tavern. And just the street lights. So the next video will be basically me starting a new place. I'm not going to pull any of the places down here, and I'm not going to move anybody until the whole new village is constructed. At least that's the plan. Now, I know I'm probably going to run out of some material, so I will take down walls and palisades and that type of stuff. But houses, I'm leaving until it's all done. And I'm going to reduce my taxes by 50%. So I'll still pay tax, but it will be the same as, you know, not having to pay tax on the newer buildings, basically. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye. Bye? That's not how you end your videos. That is just so bad. How soon he forgets. I have to do it the traditional way, I'm afraid. Come on, you crazy horse, we're not even going to put you away. You can stay out here for however long it takes. I will be coming back to this map, but part of the problem is that the air update has been delayed, so I don't want to advance too much. I mean, my son is already an adult. I don't want him taking over and me dying because I'm not sure whether the air update will work with like your son's kids type of thing. So I'm not sure. Anyway, sleeping till the next season. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and good night, John Boy.